Hey everybody, first kind of review I've done on any of the motorcycle parts I've been buying. These are the GPI Rads, come from eBay. Everybody who's riding a bike has looked at them, I'm certain of that. Right out of the box they look pretty good, welded fairly well, you know, they're light, they're quite thick in comparison to stock. I'd like to grab a stock one here just for shits and giggles. So, quite a difference as far as size goes. Ends up being a bit of an issue, in fact, due to the fact that you get a little bit of clearance issues. Get into that in a bit here. Overall, pretty content with it. Doesn't come with any hardware, so make sure if you're changing over, keep all your rads and stuff to get the rubber grommets and the little doodads for it. One thing that I was a little concerned about, which shouldn't really matter, is if we look down in here, you can see that this one's actually probably the best one. The opening is slightly obstructed between the two radiators. This one here you can see in there. Not too terrible, but you know, it's definitely going to constrict some flow. Initially, when they came boxed up fairly well. I got the ones with the hoses. The fins on them on this one here weren't so bad, but there was a couple of bent fins. Nothing too majorly concerned about, but being that they're brand new, I'd like to see them all straight. GPI hoses that come with it look okay, nothing to complain about. Nylon threads inside to hold it good, silicone innards, silicone outers. They look like they're fairly reinforced, so you know, unless you're running some pretty high pressures, I don't think anything's going to be concerning about that. Mine's for a 99 KX250. This particular one here, I started mocking it up and realized we come to a clearance issue. I've got heat tape on here, so mind the silver, but up here you can see we've got some rubbing going on. Other than that, everything seems to fit thus far. Tolerances are quite close, as you can see. But do be aware that if you're going to be buying this, if you're buying it for the KX250 anyways, I can't speak to the other ones, there are going to be some modifications you're going to have to do to fit them just because of the thickness through here, especially on the tank. Because of the way the shrouds fit, you're probably not going to be able just to put some spacers on it. So what I'm going to end up having to do here is take a heat gun and mold the tank a little bit to fit the radiators. There you have her. That's pretty much my review of those things so far. If anything pops up, I may add to it, but as I'm sure with many other people out there, they were looking at the eBay radiators going, should I not? They're cheaper than stock replacement OEM stuff, so there you go. Otherwise, they fit fairly well. I'll show you a little bit. Again, there's kind of the obstruction inside that one, and also, if I can get my plug cap out of the way, that one. Take from it what you will.